Have you ever been watching your favorite crime show and realized that they solved a crime just using blood, and then you think to yourself, that can't be realistic. They don't have enough evidence. Well, although those shows aren't always fully accurate, blood can be a very useful tool in helping solve a crime. Blood spatter is blood that is splashed, dropped, or transferred onto a surface when blood is exiting the body. The size and shape of blood spatter can show us so many different things, like what height the blood fell from, what weapon was used to cause the bleeding, and how the victim moved after the first initial bloodshed. So if you're confused or want to learn more, then you're in the right place. Let's get started! Many things can cause the size and shape of blood spatter to vary. One is the texture of the surface it fell onto. A hard and non-porous surface will cause less spatter, as opposed to a rough surface that will cause irregularly shaped spatter with jagged edges and satellite spatter. Satellite spatter is a group of small droplets around the main one. Height can be determined by the size of blood drops. The higher it fell from, the bigger the drop. So if someone was stabbed in the leg and the chest drops will be bigger. You can use trigonometry to find the angle from which the blood fell. Movement can be found in the shape of a drop. If the blood is shaped like a teardrop, the pointed end always goes towards the direction of travel, like an arrow, pointing which way they went. Cast-off spatter is from blood being flung off at an object. The size of the spatter correlates with the point of the weapon used. For example, a knife is sharp, so it gives off a smaller spatter, as opposed to a blunt baseball bat that produces a large spatter. Now that we've learned all this information, let's see how we can apply it. Let's say you're an investigator and you find the following at a scene. Small blood droplets on a wall and larger ones on the ground. The bigger ones on the ground also have a pointed edge facing the door. The height was determined to be around 5 feet. What can we take from this information? A stabbing occurred and the knife was flung back towards the wall, causing a small cast-off. The victim was stabbed somewhere around the chest, which is how it has determined to be about 5 feet, and they tried to escape towards the door, which explains the pointed edge facing the door on the blood droplets on the ground. Well, congratulations on making it to the end of this video. Hopefully watching it was a positive experience.